All right, what's good, y'all? You're probably asking, where have I been? You know, your boy was supposed to be consistent, uploading videos like left and right, like he was just juggling, right? Let's explain what happened. So first off, your boy started taking TikTok serious. Let me say that. So your boy, you can hit him up on TikTok. Well, icon right there for the TikTok. Future me, edit that in. But that's beside the point. So TikTok, a lot more serious. I want to say that we're up to 600, almost to 1,000 on TikTok, and we do workout and self-improvement content, which I started now flowing into. But I've also been hitting the gym more, as y'all could probably tell. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's trying to get, you see that? Camera. But that's not the point. Also, on top of that, your boy was dealing with women and stuff. Talk about anything else. But that also leads into our topic of today. You know, I'll explain a lot more, but it's not much into it. I've just been lazy to be realistic. I have been working. You know, your boy got a new job, still working on the HVAC thing, etc. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get into the video. So, this video, title card. You know, there you go. But basically, with that title card right there, you know what the video is about. It's about breaking up. As a guy or as a girl, I really don't know too much because I'm not a woman. But as a guy, I feel like oftentimes after a breakup, we become lost. Now, if you search up any video on YouTube, they try to tell you, oh, well, you're supposed to push it over and things of that nature, right? And lock in on your P's and Q's. But let's be realistic. We've all had that one girl or that one boy in our life or etc. that kind of had us lost. And what do I mean by that is, oftentimes after we lose someone or we got done with someone, we had to break up with someone because they were no longer our person. We just kind of fall down this path of being lost. Days become boring. You don't know if you should call them back or not. Let me sum that up. If you broke up with them, don't go back. Simple as that. There's a reason y'all broke up. Regardless of what the reason is, they would have to truly change their character or improve their character for you to accept them back. And I've learned my lesson on things when I've taken someone back. And this also falls into why you should never take anybody back at all. Regardless of what the circumstances, never take anybody back. I'm telling you, from my experience, I took this one girl back, and guess what? She started wilding, wilding. Of course, at the very end of things, my heart was aching and stuff. So your boy started calling and everything. And I just like a clown, because that's not me. The thing that I wanted, right? I wanted closure, and I wanted to be able to speak to her one last time and etc. But when she started talking and when she answered that phone, it just made me realize why I broke up with her in the first place. I feel like oftentimes our heart and our brain don't align. So then we get this mode where, oh my God, we're panicking. We want this person back. But in reality, it is just the simple fact of our heart is out of tune with our brain. Our brain is telling us we shouldn't go back. Our brain is over there flipping flashcards of all the good moments and stuff, but it's trying to erase the bad. Like, let's be honest. We broke up for a reason. We broke up for a reason. You should never go back to an ex. Never go back to an ex. Never go back to an old talking stage. Keep it all the same. Because at the end of the day, y'all stop talking for what reason? They might have got busy trying to improve their lifestyle, but at the end of the day, they didn't respect your values or whatever it was that y'all somehow broke up. Now I'm not going to explain too much of why I broke up with my shorty. It's just different scenario, different time, etc. But the things I started to realize when I was going through those stages is because, like, when you try to look up videos or you try to go out there, it kind of confuses you. Like, you become lost. You try to ask the question, what's next? What do I need to do? How do I do it? Be honest. Don't try to push it down. Don't. You gotta accept for what it is. So what do I mean by accept for what it is? I'm gonna be honest. I went through a week of hell. Hell. And I literally mean that, a week of hell. And I say that in the kindest way possible. I mean, I quite literally let all the emotions flow through. I didn't ignore it. I just embraced for impact. I let it cycle in. But then the parts of my brain started saying, hey, remember this? You like this moment, but what happened after? Or you like that moment, but what happened soon after? Or this, that, and the third. You know, our brain kind of sinks in to help us understand that, hey, wake up. You know, this happened for a reason. And a lot of times we get so caught up in the moment of being with someone for so long and getting stuck in that pattern that we forget to realize why we even left. or why we chose to break up, or why they left, or etc. Regardless of what end on the stick, don't go back. Don't go back. They broke up for you for some reason, and you broke up for them for some reason. Don't go back. But how do you change that? How do you fix it? How do you fix your character? You got to go back to your roots. Now, I'm not talking about your bad roots. Let's say you smoking Zao all the time, or drinking and partying. Those aren't good roots. What are good roots? Good roots would be going out, working out, communicating with your friends again, started heading to the gym, trying to educate yourself, trying to improve your lifestyle. Sorry about that, storage and everything. Forgot I had crazy things. But now I got the secondary phone, so I'm going to be editing on this phone and not that one. So we got videos record, then edit on here. But that's beside the point. So what I mean by that, I know you can skip a little forward, but the point is this. You got to rekindle those roots. You got to not do the smoking. You can't do the drinking. You can't go to functions. I know, right? Sounds painful. A lot of people fall in that hole of where you get caught up in that, and then you're back in the same pattern. You think drinking, smoking, all that helps? No, it doesn't. You got to delete everything that reminds you of them. Pictures, photos, block their Instagram, block their IG, block everything. Block everything. I say that the kindest way possible, even if it wasn't a bad breakup. It doesn't help you heal. It doesn't. And that's regardless of how it is. I'm going to be honest. Good breakups are the worst breakups, because then you literally think about like, oh my God, why did we break up, and etc. Right? Worst breakups or bad breakups be the best breakups, because at the same time you can be like, that person was such and such, But get back to your roots, or change your roots. Let me say that. Change your roots. So gym, education, job. If you don't got a car, get your car. Apartment. If you don't got an apartment, try to improve your life. Make more money so you have more freedom to do things. You want to be better for the next person. At the end of the day, you don't want to sit down and be the same individual regardless of gender. Regardless of gender, you don't want to be the same individual. You don't. Because if you keep that same energy that you once had, you're going to have flaws that you never realized. You're going to carry it on to another person and not be able to recognize or change those flaws. Like, self-evaluate yourself. Self-evaluate. That's what I did. That's what I asked around. Like, honestly, I asked my mom, how did I act when I was dating, and etc. Right? How did I act? I asked my sister, and etc. And they kind of gave me their opinions and stuff. They kind of gave me the hard truth about the people that I date. Sometimes you got to ask people around you about yourself to completely understand. Don't take it as, oh, they're trying to be mean and this, that, and the third. No, really self-evaluate. You want to improve for the next person, right? Self-evaluate. Now, this doesn't mean you go and hop to the next thing that is on the train side. Now, here's my rule. This might be crazy, but here's my rule about, oh, sorry. I'm going to clip that out. I'm going to clip that part out. Remind me to edit that future self. Here's my future rule, right? My rule is this. So when I date someone and when we break up, depending on what that person does next. So let's say me and Becky been dating for 3 years, but then Becky hops on the next train. She goes to a new guy just like this. Then I have every right to, but I won't. The reason I don't swoop low like Becky, I'm sorry for anybody out there, but the reason I won't swoop as low as Becky is because of the fact that at the end of the day, Becky's going to be stuck in this loop of where she's going to go to guy to guy to guy to guy and never figure out what is going on, what's wrong with her, and why does she keep having failed relationships. While you decide to actually self-evaluate and improve your lifestyle. So you want to sit there and really evaluate the character that you are. I'm going to be honest, right? Your boy has been lacking when it came to his books, but I've been reading this book for 2 nights in a row so far, and it's called The Speed of Trust. Right here. I've been trying to educate myself, trying to hit the gym more, trying to look at HVAC finish to get my license and etc. Right? To improve on my lifestyle. And honestly, that's been a big help. And especially going out with friends. Nobody's saying that you can't go out with friends and have fun. No one is saying that. Don't stay in your house all day. Don't isolate yourself. Go and have fun. Go and have fun, but don't forget the grind, because the grind is going to help you regardless of who you are. You have to stay focused. It's either you hungry or you not, and at the end of the day, somebody gonna eat. It's either gonna be you or it's gonna be me or somebody else, but at the end of the day, somebody gonna eat. While you slacking, somebody over there picked up your plate and ate. That's the point. And the point is this: you can't You can't sit there and mope around all the time. You really got to sit down. Maybe you got to get a notebook out, or even sit down and be like, what can I do? Yeah, I got a tattoo to help me out. I got a tattoo because I wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? I got my car windows tinted, stuff like that I wanted to do that I haven't been able to. You know, don't go crazy and spend tons of money, then be like, oh, you know. Been working on finances and all types of different things to improve my own lifestyle. But the point is this: when you break up with somebody, go back to your roots. First off, first week, right? We recap from everything. First week, let it marinate. Let it marinate. I'm gonna be honest. Cry, listen to music, do what you gotta do, but don't stay in it so long that you don't understand. Delete all the photos, delete the pictures, delete anything that's the slightest to them. Delete it all. Delete it. Start from scratch. Start from game zero. Even if it's a picture of you holding a puppy in a room, delete it. I promise you, everything ties in. Delete it and start from zero. Then take step two. Take a notebook. Take anything. Start writing down things you want to do or things you want to complete, and start completing it. Finances. You want to start YouTube? Start YouTube. You want to start gaming? Start gaming. I don't know, something crazy. You know, write your things down. Step three. Put it in motion. This is where it's either you hungry or you not. So you really got to show that evaluation. It's either you hungry or you not. And I also forgot to put in like 1.2 and everything is also evaluation, which goes into that first one. But that's beside the point. So you really want to get that all together, wrapped up, and then put it out there. At the same time, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's going to be easy road. It's not. I'm going to be honest. Your boy was going through hell for a week straight. Hell on earth. Ended up calling shorty. Like, that's not me. I should have never called her. Like, especially all the slime stuff she did. But that's beside the point. At the end of the day, it's either you hungry or you not. And that's our slogan. It's either you hungry or you not. Like, come on. You got to pick yourself up. You got to pick yourself up to the next mountain. You got to pick yourself up to the next level. You can't stay there forever. You can't mope in his tears forever. You can't mourn them forever. Now, I understand that week process may take longer depending on how long you were together. If you was together for a year, it may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5. It may take longer. But at the end of the day, you have to wake up and lock in. You got to lock in. Don't go back. I'm saying that with the kindest slate. Don't go back. They not going to treat you the same. They not. They're not going to show you the same respect. They're going to do the old habits that they once did. They're going to be like, I'm sorry. Just do it all again. Don't go back. Just don't. I'm speaking from true experience here. But that's really how you get over a breakup, to be honest with y'all. That's how you do it. I appreciate anybody that was watching this video. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to be more consistent. I know I said that last time. I'm going to upload a schedule or something to let y'all know. I've been hitting TikTok. Once again, the TikTok over here. I've been TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to check out the TikTok. I'm gonna start uploading clips and stuff. You know, I'm really gonna take the editing stuff serious, and I'm gonna be kind of all over the place, you know. But I want to show y'all because I've really been seeing guys and girls. Like I looked up how do you get over a breakup, and it's always some dude that's like, well, stop being a loser first off, yada yada yada. It's like, dog, come on. You act like you don't have any feelings or you never had it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's a big baller, and that's what they forget. They become detached. But I appreciate y'all like always. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to subscribe, like, and I have a slogan that I like to say on TikTok Live and when I be going live. It doesn't matter wherever you're from, as long as you make yourself great. Become 1% better for today, so it can be 2% better tomorrow. The choice is always yours, but at the end of the day, somebody gonna eat. It's either gonna be you, me, or you. So pick up your plate and let's get some grub. Ooh, I like that one. Appreciate y'all like always. Make sure to sub and let's get back on the grind. And I hope I helped y'all. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the comment section. I want to hear all the comments. You know, if this advice helpful and etc. I appreciate y'all.